Dave married his high school sweetheart straight out of college. They had a good life together. His job was secure, his house was paid off, and yet, Dave, you're not going to wear that shirt, are you? His wife asked one day, as she often did. And with that remark, a fact was noted. Dave ceased to be happy. Though not a struggle, his life had become a chore, a series of things that had to be done. A routine to be completed. Commute to work, work, commute home, sleep, repeat. It had gone from routine to rut, and he knew how to dress himself. Then one morning during his commute, the train he was riding on suddenly lurched at a switching point. His coffee cup lid wasn't on the coffee tight enough. Usually his coffee guy was good about that. It spilled out onto a woman, on her blouse. There was a coffee stain. Dave offered to spill some club soda on her at the next stop. That elicited a smile. A bright, joyous, gleaming smile. Her name was Lisa. In the city, Lisa and Dave went off in search of a reasonably priced dry cleaner with same-day service, but first stopped at a Macy's in order to buy her a new blouse, which went on his card. They became travel buddies, commuter comrades, transit team members. The long commute back and forth to the city became less tedious, less soul-sucking. Now they would talk of film and art and the way the light danced on the morning dew. Books were discussed, politics debated. Over time they realized there wasn't much to debate. They were simpatico on most every topic. Soon spring arrived, and a young man's fancy turns to hooky. A mental health day, they called it. They ditched work and took in the town. They strolled through the park, dined al fresco, strolled a little more, and then an awkward moment arose. An exciting, electric, magical, awkward moment as they stepped into each other's lips like magnet to metal, and just as suddenly, Dave's life was filled with wonder, delight, and lust. Lunchtime trysts were arranged. Late-night hours were fabricated to allow for post-employment canoodling. The spring in Dave's step returned. His inner child was filled with glee, and life was a marvel. Naturally, his wife suspected something. She was going over the credit card bills and found a charge from Macy's in the city for a blouse. Sure, Dave could lie to her, but he realized that perhaps it was time to follow his bliss, to escape his rut, to challenge the norm. He unfolded the truth before her like a treasured family linen while attempting to paint himself in a sympathetic light. Didn't fly, but there was no going back. Ties had been severed, and Dave would reassemble his future from the gray void that had been his existence. He saw it as a new beginning. He saw it as redemption, a second chance to get it right. Lisa was his now, and together they would remain, and the future they would face together as one. Dave's life re-sparked, the gears caught, and he lurched forward once again. "You aren't going to wear that shirt, are you?" Lisa asked.